I'm Kitten. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my 2021 favorites of the year, and in this box I have all of my product favorites. Not too much because I didn't want to make this video too long, but it's my ultimate favorite products, and I will be inserting clips of me using them so you can see them in action. And anyway, let's just get started. I'm gonna be having lots of skincare and makeup products. Some of these I discovered in 2021, so they aren't necessarily new this year, they're new to me. And then some of these are new in 2021 that I fell in love with, and therefore I'm including them in this video. I always like to do in my morning routine a refreshing jelly cleanser, and I always use this because I liked double cleansing. Double cleansing just helps make sure all of the impurities and oils and any leftover makeup is off of your face. And so I really like this one by Neutrogena. It is very gentle on my skin. It doesn't have any weird smell. So I always use this first in my skincare routine. And then my favorite that I've been using is this Cerave Hydrating facial cleanser. I have normal to dry skin. I do break out occasionally, and this is what I use. And I used to have really bad acne, and I had all these crazy skin products that I would try to help my acne. But this year I switched to probably only use about 4 products, and I used to be trying all these crazy regimens with multiple products, but my skin definitely likes a simple routine, so that I stick with. So I like this one, and this one is not necessarily for removing makeup or anything, it's just a cleanser, so that is why I also like to double cleanse. For my eye cream, I like to use this So Radiant Brightening Eye Cream, and this is by Fourth Ray Beauty. I don't know if they're new this year, they just launched, but they are new to me, and I tried their different eye creams, and I always like a brightening one. I always come back to some kind of brightening product, and it is affordable, and I really like it. A little goes a long way. If you use too much, it will break apart on your skin, so that is one thing that I have learned using this one. For my sunscreen, I'm sure you've seen me use this all the time. It's the Murad Environmental Shield, and I always use this one in the morning, and this acts as my primer too, so I don't really do any kind of skin primer. I just make sure to take care of my skin and let my skin products kind of be my skin primer for me. Though I know everyone's different, and what works for me might not work for you. So it's kind of just experimenting with different products and seeing what works for you. Definitely a simple skincare routine works best for my skin, but it did take me a while, 2 years to figure that out. So definitely, if you're in the same boat as I was, definitely just try different products. And I didn't really like the Cerave. I think you can't go wrong with it, and I know they make different kind of facial cleansers types for different skin types, and Murad too, so I definitely recommend those 2 brands. And then for lip products, I'm going to include my Laneige sleeping mask. This one I really love. They have a strawberry one, and they also have this gummy bear one, which is the one that I'm currently using, because not only are they moisturizing, but they leave a really nice lip tint to your lips, so they kind of act as a lip balm and kind of a lip tint in one. So I really like this one. I like Laneige, and the cool thing about Laneige is that when you can buy one product from them and they send you 4 free gifts. I actually bought, when I got the BTS one, they sent me a beanie in the mail for free, and it was pink and it says Laneige on it. So definitely you can't go wrong with Laneige, and they do sales all the time, so I would definitely check them out. I definitely recommend them. So skincare is done. What I do is I like my multi-use sculpting concealer from Too Faced. Now I recently tried them this year in the very beginning, because I remember I went into Ulta to get a shade match, and my perfect shade match ended up being Swan. And so I have Swan in both the 24-hour Born This Way matte foundation and in the concealer, and I really like them. They are long wearing and full coverage for me, which I really like. One that I'm currently testing is this Milani Conceal and Perfect, and I have it in Porcelain, which is 008, the very lightest foundation. This is super fair, but it matches me almost better than the Too Faced one does. So I say testing it, but I have been trying this for maybe about a month and a half, and it has easily become my favorite. I almost reached for the Too Faced one today. So this is one I'm using, and it claims to be medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free, long-wearing, water-resistant, sweat-proof, all of that. So when I'm not going for a full coverage routine and I just want something really quick, I will either just use concealer, or I will use this all over super CC Creme by Physicians Formula. So I actually picked this up because I didn't believe that it, like all the claims that it made. It has like all these color correcting benefits. It's supposed to like blur your skin imperfections. And it's supposed to like match to your skin. So I was like, yeah, right, like this can't be real. And I got light to medium, and when I first put it on I'll do my hand, and I actually did a little bit too much, but that's okay. So it comes out very dark. Obviously it's not my skin color, and then whenever you rub it in and like you're using it, yeah, I used way too much, but hold on, just wait for the magic to happen. So less is more when it comes to this like little foundation thing, but you can see the coverage on it, and it is pretty insane. It like matches to your skin color. So I thought that was really interesting, and I think it wears pretty nicely throughout the day. I've only worn it about 4 or 5 times, so I haven't tested it too much, but I always like that one whenever I go for like a no makeup look. Those 3 were my most standout foundations this year, and they were the best shade matches for me. For blush, because I'm using a cream blush, so I don't like to set my face before that, so what I use is the Cream Shop. This is the color that I have. So this one is really pretty, and it blends so nicely with my foundation products, and it just looks so smooth and like flawless, and I really love it. And the color is super pigmented, so you don't need a lot, and I like the little cushion it comes in. Overall, this is just my favorite blush of this year. Another blush that I like when I'm not going for a cream blush, I really like this one by Frat Boy, and this is by the Balm Cosmetics. Now this is definitely not new, and I've actually had this for many years, and I've been using it. So this one, I just wanted to include it in my 2021 favorites because I still use it to this day. So I really like this one, and it has a really nice like blush pink color, so it just looks very natural. And after that, I always like to use bronzer, so I'm sure you have seen my Sun Puppy bronzer all over my makeup looks, but recently, toward the end of the year, I picked up this bronze booster by Physicians Formula, and the packaging caught my eye. Now this is new to them, and I actually really like this. I've used this 3 times, so sometimes I will rotate or even use both of these. Both of these I feel like look very nice on my skin tone, so therefore these are my most reached for this year. For highlighter, I have my I Heart Revolutions Makeup Triple Baked Highlighter. This is Goddess of Faith. This one is my favorite. Again, I have been using this for many years, but I just wanted to include it because it made it into my favorite makeup routine still to this day, and I wanted to share it. After I do all my cream products and my powder foundations, what I like to do is I set with my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. This one is my favorite setting powder that I have tried, and I've tried NYX, I Heart Revolution. I've tried quite a few, not all of them, but I've tried quite a few, and this one has stuck. I like the way that it just sits on the foundation, and it makes it more of a matte finish, which I really like. I like natural to matte finishes, so this one definitely makes my makeup long wearing. After I apply my powder products and my cream, before I go to my eyebrows, I always like to set with my favorite Max Fix Plus. Back up a little bit. My favorite setting spray is the Super Tempting Face Fixer by VT Cosmetics, and it is a Korean brand. Now this one, I have gone through about 4 bottles of this. This is my ultimate favorite. Nothing can ever change my mind, and if it does, I will be really shocked. But this one's my favorite, and they no longer make it anymore, which makes me really sad, and I have like just a tiny bit left, so I use it whenever it's like a special occasion, and I just like it, and I don't think I'll be ever able to throw this away. It makes me so sad. So I went on like a hunt for like a setting spray that I really like, just testing them. I'm very picky with setting spray. I didn't realize that until they stopped making that one, but the one that is sticking with me so far is the Prep and Prime Fix Plus by MAC. I feel like the mist is really nice, so if you like fine mists and ones that do kind of melt your makeup together, I definitely recommend this one. I believe I have the travel size, which is actually a pretty big size, and I've had it for maybe half this year already. And so it's lasted me a good bit, and I do my makeup every day. What I do is I do my brows next. So I have been using this Too Faced Super Fine Brow Detailer, and I reached for medium brown. In the beginning of the year, I actually used soft brown, but since I went darker with my hair, and this is more my natural color, I decided to try out a darker brown. A little bit to get used to, especially since I'm so fair. I feel like it made them look really bold. my eyebrows, but I ended up liking it and I'm sticking with it so far. I really love precision brow pencils, are my favorite. I will reach for those over any kind of brow pencil. I have quite a few precision brow pencils that are my favorite, but this one by far is the one that I reach for every day when I do my makeup. Then a product that I really like that surprises me that I like is I like this Faced Brow Wig. It's a brush on hair fluffy brow gel, and I also got it in medium brown. It will kind of fill in any sparse spots that I have in my eyebrows, so I always like to do this last, and I feel like it just sets them and makes them look really nice. So I have been continuously using that throughout half this year. Then I've been using my 24-hour brow setter. I use this every day. This one I really like. It sets my brows really nicely and I have no complaints about it. And lastly, before I move on, we need an eye primer, or at least if you have oily eyelids, I would definitely recommend an eye primer. You can also use an eye primer if you want your makeup to be more long lasting or if you want the colors to be brighter. So I found this Beck Issue eyeshadow primer in the beginning of the year off Amazon, and I have been stuck with it ever since. I really like it actually. I have no complaints about it. It works good, it blends out nice, and I do find my makeup is long lasting when I wear it. So next what I do is I go into my eye makeup, and I really tried my best to really narrow it down to like 1 or 2 favorite shadow palettes, but I just couldn't do it, so I narrowed it down to my favorite brand, and it is Colourpop. So all of these I actually bought this year, so I definitely invested in my makeup palettes, and I really love these. And they are also drugstores, so they were affordable, but they definitely are an investment, and I rotate through these. Like these are the ones that I reach for, and toward the beginning of the year it was fade into hue, now it's golden, and my all-time favorite one that I think I'm going to end out the year using is the one that I used today, and it's the Truly Madly Deeply. My grandmother sent this to me and I've been using it ever since, and I received it a few days ago actually in the mail when I'm filming this, and it is what I used to create my look today. These are my favorite kind of colors to use on my eyes, so it has quickly become my favorite. 100% would recommend Colourpop to everyone. Colourpop is my favorite. They blend nicely, they're pigmented, and they always have really cute packaging, so I really love Colourpop. So my 2 favorite eyeliners of 2021 is this Colourpop liner. This one is in the color Grande, and I really like this one. This one is my favorite coming to the end of the year. My other favorite is the Why Not Spins, and it is actually really sad because this is finally running out of ink. I have used it all year long. I think I got this in June, and I got it in my No Make No Life box. This one is coming to its end, which is really sad, so I'm gonna have to get online and like hunt down another one. But so far in its kind of place is going to be this Colourpop liner. I always do my eyeliner in brown this year. It's just something that I like. It makes it appear a little bit more natural and not as harsh. But I still do reach for a black liner every once in a while, but brown has been my go-to. Then going to complete my eye makeup, my favorite mascara has been this Colourpop Act Natural Defining Mascara. I really like the one in black, and this one has been my most reached for toward the end of the year. I think I am very close to running out of my Colourpop Act Natural one, but I definitely know I'm going to be repurchasing it. For tightlining, I always reach for my NYX eye pencil. It is in jet black. For my waterline, I really like using a white eye pencil. My favorite brushes this year are the ones from Morphe, their Lisa Frank collection. It is a very nice makeup cleaner, and it does smell, it's slightly scented. It smells like vanilla. A lot of my clients, they like the smell, which is good, but I always worry that one client who is sensitive to smell. So I am currently browsing other makeup cleaners that are also vegan and cruelty free, but this one right now is the one that I'm using, and I think when it runs out I'm going to shop around and see what else I can find. But so far personally also what I use is this one. I will insert a little clip of me using it, but I really like it. It's really quick. It cuts down the makeup time for me. It just kind of melts the makeup off, and some brushes that I did not realize were white in my collection are now white. So the ones that I thought were orange I was wrong. So it takes care of any makeup stains. And then I also want to throw this in. I didn't use this today, but this is the Stila in Kitten Karma. This is their liquid glitter eyeshadow. I love this stuff. This stuff is my favorite. This color will be my favorite color for Stila products, but it is really pretty. I use it as an eye topper, and it's been working its way into my everyday makeup routine. I'm currently wearing them, but K-Trio Cosmetics is a new brand to me this year, and I found their brand out, and it is actually a woman owned, which is really exciting, but I definitely recommend checking them out, and they have sales every once in a while. These are the Optimista Lashes that I've been wearing. I have worn them probably like 7 times now, and they are in really great condition, so I definitely recommend them. And then I have her Eyelash Glue, which I've been using, which actually surprised me the first time I wore it, because it is a black glue, and I have never seen a black glue. I always use clear glue, but it is really interesting. And they always last good on my eyelashes. Like, I don't get the lifting. I want to share the packaging it comes in. So it always comes in this like nice little silk bag with a thank you note, and then it will have all your little products in it. Moving right along into, I think lips is next, so I'm almost finished. So I'm going to mention K-Trio Cosmetics again. I've been using her lip liner in Queen. I will show sharpening it too, because the first time I ordered from her, she sent me a free sharpener, which I thought was really nice. And it is really nice. I used this one. I don't think I had a sharpener actually before hers, so this one is just my everyday kind of use. I used it to sharpen this one today. I really like it. There's no problems to me that I'm not picky, so I like it. I actually almost debated on wearing this by itself today with a lip gloss, but I had to share my favorite one of this year. It is this Colourpop Fresh Kiss. This is in Teen Spirit. So I'm wearing it right here, and I love this color. I feel like it complements my fair skin really nicely, and you can't go wrong with a pink. So this one is my favorite. And the texture of this, so it doesn't really have a smell, but the texture is like so soft. I really like it, and it's long lasting. And the last product that I used, and I know people have been talking about this all over like social media, so I decided to give it a try. I've been using it maybe for like a week now, and it's the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline, and in 002 Ice. So this one, when I opened it, I was not expecting to like it as much as I did, but it reminds me exactly of NYX's Fortune Cookie, which was my favorite gloss, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. I think I'm just out of luck whenever I look for some of the products that I really love, but this one has definitely become like a quick grab for me whenever I just need a good gloss. It claims to be a lip plumper, but I've tried like Too Faced lip plumpers that tingle, and this one just seems like a regular gloss to me, so I'm not complaining about that because it's definitely comfortable to wear. So that was everything for my favorite makeup, and I will also show my favorite cleanser. This one is the Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. So I already showed my cleansers, but this is my nighttime cleanser, and I use this as my also double cleanser, so I will always go in with the Cerave after it. But I use this, and I will show it in action, but it literally is a balm. So it looks like this, and you can see I'm almost out of it, so I'm gonna have to repurchase it soon. And I have gone through many of these before, so I definitely recommend this if you need a good cleanser that kind of removes everything. So I will apply this, and it is a balm, but it turns into like an oil, and it will just kind of melt your makeup, and then you can wash it off with warm water and then go in with your cleanser. It kind of just removes everything, and it makes my skin feel really hydrating, so I really like this stuff. And then I will use my Cerave again, just give my skin a clean, fresh start. I will still use my eye cream, and then I will use my E.L.F. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This has hyaluronic acid and peptide complex, and I use this every night, and my skin, like I said, is very dry, and this is very hydrating for it, and I have no complaints about it. I definitely recommend E.L.F. products. You can't go wrong with them, and they're affordable. That was everything. That was all of my favorites from 2021. Now, what did you think? Do you see any of your favorites, or what are your favorites of this year? So these are definitely what I would recommend, everything I talked about. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about my 2021 favorites. I will see you in my next video, so thanks for watching.